Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., in a 1968 speech where he reflects upon the civil rights movement, states, "In the classroom, I challenge my students to explore the silences in their own lives through poetry. Intelligent kids, I bit my lip because apparently we needed her money more than my students needed their dignity." We will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Around us, we see the consequences of silence manifest themselves in the form of discrimination, violence, genocide, and war. But one year, I gave up speaking. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., in a 1968 speech where he reflects upon the civil rights movement, states, "We work together to fill those spaces, to recognize them, to name them, to understand that they don't have to be sources of shame." We see the consequences of silence manifest themselves in the form of discrimination, violence, genocide, and war. And I realized that if I was going to ask my students to speak up, I was going to have to tell my truth. It is feeling your flaws, gut-wrench guillotine your tongue. It is the air retreating from your chest because it doesn't feel safe in your lungs. We will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Silence of our friends. As a teacher, I've internalized this message. I find myself thinking a lot about that last point. Tell your truth. We will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. My students needed their dignity. We spend so much time that we rarely pay attention to the things they don't.